welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This will be a reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cross Watchers, whoever is here. Please like, share, subscribe if this reading does resonate. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personals. I'll put that information down in the description. Let's get started, Libra. Energies in tarot can go vice versa. It can be your energy or an energy that's around you. Also in tarot, certain energies do represent specific zodiac signs. Certain cards represent specific zodiac signs. But we want to focus on the energy that the signs carry. So I like to tell people, don't get too lost in zodiac signs trying to match up and pinpoint this and this and this. Focus on the energy, because that's where it'll all become clear. Let me see, Libra. I just keep hearing something about testifying. It feels like after some major change in your life, there's been a major change, some major breakdown. You're trying to go back towards something or someone is trying to come back towards you. Feels like a shady partnership that you have to protect yourself from, some shady deal, some agreement, some disagreement, some issues with a deal that was made. Feels like there's been a lot of gossip, a lot of talking, a lot of investigating happening regarding this situation. People looking for more information, seeking answers. And it feels like really feels like it has to do with a very toxic person, a very selfish person or selfish situation. Possible Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here, possible Capricorn here. There's a lot of bitterness, a lot of anger, a lot of resentment, a lot of jealousy, a lot of envy that's tied into this situation. And it honestly feels as if someone who is putting on a front that they care, that they are so loving, that they're here, betrayed you. There's a betrayal here. There's a betrayal. Possibly associated with children, siblings, family members. It honestly feels like there's been a lot that has gone down behind your back or behind the back of someone, Libra. And this situation has a trail of breadcrumbs that led to it. Somebody left a trail. This is committing a crime and leaving footprints. So someone was able to follow the footprints. This is doing something, and there's like literally a path, a pattern to be able to follow. A path, a trail. Piecing the clues. I just literally, it feels like Scooby-Doo. And you know how like somebody, you feel me, the ghost or whatever the monster is in Scooby-Doo always turns out to be somebody that they knew, or somebody that was expected to be very kind, caring, and loving. That's what's happening here. That's what's happening here, Libra. Is that this person, when y'all rip this mask off, it's like, oh shit, like it was you all this time. That's what's happening here. Feels like it could be tied into a married couple, a marriage. I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, which makes sense. Again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius is all through this. Feels like a couple, a married couple, or some type of institution. This could even be a church. Like I said, a family member or some type of religious institution, some type of organization. This could be a social worker also. Social worker. Feels like somebody here was giving information to someone. Someone here was giving information to a foul-ass person. Possibly two foul-ass people, right? And it feels like this person was using this information as power. They were using this truth as power. And it feels like they got a new beginning, gained something financially, gained something new because of this. Possibly a new home, possibly a new car. Because of something that they achieve through scheming. This really feels like a situation to where money has been lost. This could be a situation with like property, a property value, someone moving, someone gaining, losing something of value to gain another. It feels like trading something in. I'll swap you this for that. But the thing is that whatever happened in this swap, whatever was happening during this exchange, this was a pure fucking robbery. This was a pure fucking robbery. Flat out. And when I say robbery, I mean energetic robbery. It doesn't necessarily have to be literally someone getting robbed. Energetically, someone was robbed. So it was like, I'll trade you this for that. And you got nothing. This literally is like, oh my goodness. Like, I'm getting like the fucking, excuse me, Europeans and the Native Americans, like, they came over here and swapped these fucking dollars and pieces of paper to say, yes, this has value for artifacts, for things that these people were actually creating. So now you pretty much lost something of value, or someone around you has lost something of value. They've lost their artifacts in exchange for money, in exchange for a piece of paper. Take this how it resonates. So now it feels like the person who got the short end of the stick here is very apologetic. They're very apologetic because now it feels like the door has been closed on some situation emotionally, and they got nothing out of it but manipulate it. They got nothing out of it but manipulate it. So it seems as if here's the apology coming in. Here's the new beginning. It feels like it's going to be closer to the new year, about the first week of January. No later than the 18th here. But it feels like someone's lack of patience required them or caused them to manipulate someone else. Excuse me, possibly manipulate someone's finances, manipulate someone's reputation, manipulate someone's living situation, manipulate someone's employment situation. All of this, right? Someone's lack of patience caused them to be very, very greedy. Two people to be very greedy. And it feels like a couple. Feels like a couple. So whether this is a romantic couple or just a couple of people, a pair of people, it feels like two people have done something that they got away with, but emotionally their conscience is eating them the fuck up. They got away with this though. But it, like I said, energetically, these people are suffering. They're suffering. They're victims to their own mind. They're also victims of their own circumstances now, because it feels like the person that they were fucking over does not want anything to do with them. This really feels like a situation that was done out of insecurity, possibly tied into a third-party situation, detaching, getting someone to detach, getting someone to leave, getting someone to, it's like separating people, pulling people apart in some type of way, keeping distance between people. Especially if this has to do with the judicial system, contracts, legalities, things like that. Debt, money that was owed to somebody, money that needs to be paid back. Because it feels like something that was supposed to be in the hands of one person is now in the hands of two, or went to the hands of two people. And the truth has to be exposed about this, because somebody's been withholding this truth for a very long time, and they're ready to pop. They're ready to pop. They're going to burst like a bubble. So if you're in some type of legal situation and you have like a co-defendant or something like that, your co-defendant is snitching. If you are in some type of situation to where you have a circumstance to where you have fucked somebody over and your conscience is eating you the fuck up, That's about to come out. The truth is about to come out about that, or vice versa. So if you have been waiting for the truth to come out about some situation to where a fire sign, possible fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or some foul ass energy, very dark, mean, possessive, controlling type of energy. I'm sorry, y'all. That's really rocking. My bad. Is a big factor in some type of situation in your life. The truth is coming out about that. This is definitely the truth coming out, Libra. It really feels like it has to do with people and things from your past, people and things, a situation that has happened a while ago. And this is justice playing out. It feels like someone's greed got the best of them. Feels like this is someone that can come across very physically attractive, very well off financially. Someone who also feels the need to maintain a societal status, things like that. It really feels like somebody's insecurities got the best of them. And they became very selfish, very self-centered, self-serving, business-wise or energetically. And now it's like the person who was fucked over don't want to be bothered. They don't want to be bothered because they know that they were betrayed. So it feels like this definitely has to do with information, data, someone's information not being protected. And that could be their personal business. Someone here out talking about someone's personal business, telling someone's business here, especially if it has to do with their health and their spirituality. Feels like someone here is very jealous of another person, very jealous, and it feels like a jealous lover who was talking shit about somebody, and it feels like they were mixing the truth and lies. This is someone who is mixing truth and lies. It also feels like someone who was gossiping about somebody being in a same-sex relationship. It definitely feels like a lot of gossip surrounding that. A lot of gossip surrounding these two people being together. These two lovers. These two people. A lot of chit-chat surrounding two people. It's like these people are all in pairs. So it feels like a situation to where multiple couples have fucked over one person. There's these couples, these people who pair up. This is all I keep seeing. It's like people have to pair up. These people are pairing up, pairs, couples. And it truly feels like there's somebody here that has the truth. This is like somebody here who's coming across in a situation like the judge, the authority, the authoritative figure in some type of way. And they're the ones who have the power to resolve this situation. Because it feels like information went in 3 different directions. But again, these people are in pairs. So if they're in pairs and these shits are going in multiple directions, you get what I'm saying? It's pretty much it's gone in 6 different directions at this point. And that's where I'm seeing the issue is coming in, is that, oh yeah, you gave this information to this person who has a partner. Then this person gave this information to this person who has a partner. So now it's like, instead of, oh yeah, I only told 2 people, now 6 people are involved in this shit. 6 people are involved. And it truly feels like the truth is coming out surrounding some type of housing situation. I don't even know if I don't know what just happened here with it, but it feels like it has to do with the housing situation, home, family, and some type of dark situation, some dark decision, some dark energy that was worked against someone. It feels like someone may have literally lost employment because of this. It feels like someone is losing. This could have happened because someone lost employment and they were desperate for money. They were desperate for money because they try to maintain some type of lifestyle that they could not afford. And it's somebody that, instead of saying, oh yeah, I'm going to eat fucking peanut butter and jelly until I can get my money up, this person decided to go take some shit from someone else because they could. So they definitely extracted information, it feels like, from lovers, from a couple, something like that. I keep hearing to say like, oh, check on this person, check on this person, check on this, check on that, check on their well-being. And this person was good. This person was absolutely fine. It just feels like the person who was plotting was like making shit seem worse than what it was. Excuse me. It really feels like someone was making shit worse than what it was. And it feels like someone was given access to something, to some information. access to people, access to like power that they definitely didn't deserve. From what I can see, they didn't deserve this power, and they abused it. So yeah, now they're losing their strength. They have lost their power. And it feels like mainly because there is no mental peace. There is no stability in this situation. This cycle can't complete because someone's conscience is way too heavy. It really feels like children are tied into this situation. Children and greed. Children and greed. A greedy mother. A greedy situation. A maternal figure. It really feels like so again, a mother, a grandmother, a sister, a best friend, anything like that. It feels like someone here was greedy as fuck, and now they have to call the truth, because again, the truth, even if there's no facts here, there's no concrete evidence, mentally, spiritually, somebody here already knows, like, nah, tell me what's real. Like, I already know the truth. I already know the truth. So the more you lie, the more you try to pretend that shit is cool, the more you try to put on this mask, like, oh no, I'm a good person, I'm a saint. This person knows, like, they're seeing you in a darker and darker energy, because they're like, well, how long are you going to prolong this lie? You know? So it seems like someone's fortune, someone's gain, someone's traction here is like, hold the fuck up, because it really feels like someone here may have been surveilling someone. Someone here was, again, taking information from one person and spreading it to 3 other people, to multiple people. Again, and like I said, these people are in pairs. So, yeah, okay, you're talking to one person, but that person is connected to that person, and this person is connected to that person. So now all hell has broken loose, because now it feels like someone's information is all over the fucking place. I literally just saw this scene of like, gosh, it was, it's like these papers are scattering in slow motion. I think it was Shutter Island, when they came and like, they pretty much had raided like the Nazis, some office or something like that, and they were looking for something, looking for something in that office, and it was just papers scattering in slow motion. It's a very dark scene. It's a very dark scene. There's actually a guy on the ground, excuse me, that's dying as this is taking place. They're literally just scattering papers and throwing shit all over the place looking for something, and this guy tried to kill himself. He tried to kill himself, so he's laying on the floor dying, but it was a botched suicide. So he literally, excuse me, excuse me, it's like he literally tried to kill himself, did not die, and they watched him die this very slow death. And the guy, excuse me, look, my throat chakra is like, don't talk about this. I don't know why, but it was like the guy, one of the guys that was searching through the paperwork, was Leonardo DiCaprio, actually looked down and saw the guy, and he wanted to finish the job. Like, he tried to kill himself. He's in pain, agonizing, and reaching for the gun still so he can finish the job, and Leo kicks the gun away. So it's like, no, suffer. You're going to suffer. You're going to watch, because you just sat and took all of these lives from all of these people. You just took life from so many people. Suffer. Suffer, because you allow people to suffer at your hands, so you're going to suffer at your own hands. That's kind of what I see here. And I know that's very dark. I know that it's very fucking dark, but that's what I see here. Is that if somebody here is kicking the gun away, like, nah, you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer. There is no easy way out of this. You're not taking the easy way out. You're going to be faced with the same pain and destruction that you caused other people. You're going to face this. There is no running from it. So it feels like there's a return that is happening, or that may have happened. That really is going to open up the communication. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is here. Libra's here. Taurus, Virgo's here. It feels like this was a power move. Like I said, this is a power move. And someone here is now finally seeing things from a different perspective. Like, hell no, this shit is not balanced. Something's not right. There are lies here. There are lies here. And here's the secrets. There's lies and secrets, and this information has to come out. And somebody wants to clear their conscience. Like, nah, I can't keep living like this. I can't keep living like this, because, like I said, the more this person tries to withhold this secret, the more tormented they are mentally and spiritually. So this truth has to come out. It feels like someone needs to be relieved from these feelings of oppression. Somebody here is a fucking master manipulator. I cannot make this shit up. They're a master manipulator, and they come with smiles. These people are fucking smiling in your face and walking up to you with knives behind their back. So they're like, oh, hey, how you doing? How you doing? As soon as you turn around, hey, you know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here. But you energetically can feel that this is behind you. So even when they're like this, hiding the fucking weapon, because your veil is so thin, you're dealing with a high priestess, or you are a high priestess, you can already tell that this is this person's energy. The like, all of that smiling and shit, get the fuck out of here. They know that shit is fake. They know that shit is fake. So whether this is you, Libra, or, you know, cross watcher, I'm just speaking for whoever this message is for. They know this shit is fake. It's like, you know, this shit is fake. It's not real. Because like I said, this person was here spreading very negative energy about negative information, talking badly about you, being mean to you, even not committing, very disloyal. They were very disloyal, especially when it comes to business and finances, and again, some situation that feels like it has to do with housing, moving, relocating, things like that. There's a lot of disappointment that's coming out of this situation. Feels like someone who doesn't commit to anything. They're not loyal to anyone but their money. They're not loyal to anything but fame and fortune and recognition and clout and all of that shit. So it really looks like you're trying to it's almost as if refusing to accept someone's true colors, possibly refusing to accept your own true colors. I don't know. But it really feels like a situation to where money, power, all of that stuff has caused someone a lot of defeat. It's causing someone defeat. And now it feels like this person is isolating themselves because they don't know what the fuck happened. You may not know what happened, but you know it was something going on. And to me, it feels like this is your return to happiness. It's like letting go of this information, releasing this truth, accepting someone's darker energies, accepting someone for who they truly are, accepting a situation for what it is really going to help you. But it does definitely feel like you're trying to be friends with somebody who you know ain't going to do nothing but stab you in the back. Like, or this person has stabbed you in the back, and it's like you're trying to be cool with them and pretend that shit didn't go down the way that they know that it went down. And the lies, like I said, if this is you lying, Libra, if you keep lying, it's just going to keep pushing this person away. They're not coming back around to you because they see you as a liar. They see you as, again, someone who wears a mask. They see you as very selfish, very greedy, and very self-focused. This person could have recently given birth, possibly given birth within the past 3 to 6 months. Yeah. And it feels like I said, it's like this person does a really good job at putting on a mask for society. They do a really good job at putting on a front. Putting on a front. And it feels like deep down, they have been a demon in a lot of people's lives. And they are a demon in a lot of people's lives around them. And it's honestly something that I don't feel like this person is willing to accept. They don't really accept it. They don't accept their shadow side. They don't understand the darker energies that they work through and work in. You know, so it really feels like detachment is necessary because self-reflection is not happening. It's just somebody here who is convinced that they are a good person because they have a high society or high status in society, or that they're seen in a good light, or that they have some type of religious following or religious beliefs that or convincing them that they're a good person. Like, this is, I go to church, I'm a good person. I believe in God, I'm a good person. And they're not doing any soul work. They're not doing any soul work whatsoever. And it feels like instead of, this is more of the person who believes Jesus forgives, Jesus is going to wash away my sins, instead of owning up to the shit that they do. Owning up to the things that they have done. So, you know, it's just like only God can judge me, but this person doesn't realize that they are a God themselves, and that they need to do the self-reflection to realize how foul that they have been. So I don't know how that resonates, Libra, but this is looking, like I said, is someone who's seeking external validation. Like, look at me, look what I do. I donate to charity. I do this, I do that. I'm a good person. But their shadow side is not. And they know that they haven't been a good person to these people that are around them in some type of way, or a person that's around them in some type of way. But they're not doing the self-reflection. So like I said, they would rather say, oh yeah, I'm of this religious background. I do this for a living. And so I could